We are Team TRC from Campus Laguna. Next we will explain the solution we came out for this layout distribution challenge in BorgWarner. Teachers and professionals, before starting we want to thank you for this great challenge that let you learn so much. Also praise you, teams competing.
Presenting a solution that vaguely suited you was not an option for us. The main objective we laser focus on
was to bring here today a clear, measurable, achievable, and relevant solution. This is the work of a little over a month of teamwork and dedication.
Getting into what matters, the not so compelling layout you have there did not present optimal conditions to the operators of the area, especially regarding criteria such as hall length, table area, and height. These criteria are also known as ergonomic principles, concluding physical space is not enough. Workflow is not visually clear, nor are entrances or exits clearly established. For the illumination is evident the use of all technologies. Indeed, a change is needed.
Alternatives. The following are potential distributions and changes that cover the deficiencies seen in the actual layout. Features of the layouts are classified in 4 categories, which are machinery, personal, furniture, and others. This matrix is a tool that helps us group qualitative and quantitative differences between layouts. Some of these features are kept the same through the layouts because you ask for it, according to your needs. Examples of these are the pallet quantity, measurements, and maximum operator occupancy. Our challenge here was to keep those features that have been working for you while changes those who don't. Back up by ergonomic distances, we increase the walking areas or halls to a minimum of 55 centimeters. Keep in mind, it's an important concept. Rather than just being a commodity excuse, it had the biggest impact. Avoid the squeezing between tiny spaces and getting out of the bounds. Getting closer to a continuous workflow and lean philosophy. It's important to note that we use the same measurements of the new table in both potential layouts and use of LEDs. Regarding the table, drawers were added in order to make up more space, eliminating the locker, also reducing the distance if a tool is needed.
indicators of performance. Not just distance, but clearness is evident. Even though the elements are almost the same, we found more operative space while keeping the process efficient. Using this tool, called spaghetti diagram, we first wanted to show the difference in distribution. Thanks to the new distribution, it resulted in less potential movements being made by operators. The new furniture also represented less space occupied by it, adding the surface area of all the supplies, table, lockers, and pallets, and then subtract the total area available, gets us free operative space. Regarding time, supposing an 8-hour shift, the distance traveled saved by moving less is 374 and 638 meters for potential layout 1 and 2 respectively, leading to 6 to 10 minutes of spare time. This extra time acts as a safety net for unforeseen changes in the process, loosening the takt time specified.
Security and ergonomics. To achieve free or non-obstructed movement of a person 55 to 60 centimeters HAL is ideal. Due to the visually detailed inspection, 90 to 110 centimeters height is needed, 60 to 80 centimeters for width, and 80 to 120 centimeters for length. All these measurements represent a baseline for everyone, regardless of their complexion, height, or any other characteristic related to the body.
Illumination and energy efficiency. While HID lights help achieve high-intensity illumination, LEDs outperform HID in efficiency, lifespan, and installation ease. LEDs often convert 50% of the energy source into light, while HID average 20 to 30% of the energy being converted into light. The rest is released with heat. HID use makes sense at first, looking at its best advantage, the light intensity and distance. But changing it to LEDs will produce a decrease in operational and maintenance costs. In the long run, LEDs prove to be more sustainable and cost-effective option for continuous use, offering design flexibility and certainty with frequent switching. The required lux level based on NOM 25 should maintain between 500 and 1000 lux to ensure proper visibility and comfort. Regarding LED light, some models available on the market deliver around 665 lux, making them suitable for realizing the process.
Implementation plan and continuity. The implementation of these layouts needs four essential phases: preparation, the limitation of the new assigned areas, which will take us 2 days; installation of first in, first out racks, which will also take us 2 days, including one of the previous steps; 1 day adding visual identification, and 3 days to relocate the furniture. The second phase is control migration. In this phase, we will take a week. The first 4 days we will be doing simulation tests. On day 4, we will begin the risk review until the end of the week. Execution. The operations will start on Monday of week 3. Then, we will monitor the performance 3 days in a row to make immediate adjustments. Stabilization and standardization includes training, key performance indicator monitoring, and tools as 5S, implementing them in audits to maintain them. This 5S audit needs to be done at least 1 day per month. Training will be taking 3 days. We use a process failure mode and effect analysis to evaluate the possible risks while implementing the layouts. As a result of this, the top 3 failures with the highest score were the material segregation setup with a risk priority number of 2025. The recommended action for this potential problem is to validate the peak capacity. Then, the workstation relocation with a score of 2052, solving it by installing physical barriers, color-coded racks, and mandatory status tags. To end this step, the 5S maintenance with a score of 2016, having a recommended action of auditing it at least once a month.
For this project, artificial intelligence was used as a supporting tool to accurately identify the company's corporate colors, including the Pantone equivalents, and institutional typography. This helped ensure visual consistency and fidelity to the brand identity. Having a well-designed layout within a company is essential as it allows space to be organized strategically to optimize process, improve visual communication, and facilitate interaction between clients and collaborators. An efficient spatial distribution not only increases productivity, but also projects a professional image aligned with the brand's identity. Therefore, layout design becomes a key element for enhancing functionality, organization, and overall business performance.